Right. So, right, friends, we have our most unexpected and important announcement over here. So, I hope many of you would have got the information by now that our examination is going to start from July 5th. So, this is a little bit unexpected only, to be very honest. I don't know what Isaiah was thinking, to be very honest. We were expecting that it's gonna be in the last week of July, to be very honest, considering the kind of seriousness of situation right now. Not only it's about corona, but people who have taken these remdesivir and the kind of treatment for corona, the steroids, they are getting infected with these kind of fungus. That is, they say black, then they say white, then they say yellow. I don't know what's happening, and it is very serious. And in some states, they have declared emergency also. So considering the kind of situation that's happening right now, and lots of people in close circle, they're passing away, and things are really bad, to be very honest, when compared to last year. And in that kind of scenario, getting this sort of announcement is I'm not able to digest even now when I'm taking this particular video. But anyways, immediately after this announcement, I've got a lot of messages and calls from students. There were a few students who were, they were not able to take this, and they fear. Their fear is pretty much evident, and so what can I say? I can say that they've cried also, to be very honest. So I was not able to take that. So now what I thought immediately, what is the solution? So generally I don't do these kind of videos normally, but then I thought that this is the time, because even when compared to last year, this year things are really out of control. So I thought that something I have to do so that I can bring a little bit of confidence and some sort of positivity into you guys. So that was the reason behind this immediate video. So I've kept all my work aside and I worked on this. Hopefully this video will help you guys both psychologically and mentally to prepare for exams that's going to happen on July 5th. I've put my efforts, to be very honest. I hope I'm not going to waste another 10 minutes for you guys. Right. So let's get into this. Now, first of all, yeah. As you can see, I've put this image over here. I don't want it to be negative. I cannot keep an image where people are really sad or something like that. I want to take positivity right from here. And that's the reason I went with this image. Yes, it's a shock for everyone. There is no doubt in that. And it is unexpected as well. From July 5th, we are going to start the exams, right? We're going to face the exams. Now, having said that, see, always past is past. There is something called Gatam Gataha. Okay, what are you going to do right now from today? That is what is going to be really important. So my concentration will be on that area. See, there is no use here in crying or feeling bad or feeling sad or feeling, hopeless. What is the use in that? Let's not be, somebody who is helpless. Let's not be something like that. There is no use in that here, to be very honest. Tell me one thing, what are you going to do because of that? Okay, just go and cry for another 5 hours, 12 hours, 1 day, 2 days. Then what? It's not going to do anything. So come out of it. Come out of it. That's it. Okay, I'm going to help you do that. I'm going to help you do that. That's the purpose of this video. Now listen carefully. This is not a comic video, or this is not a time pass video for you guys. So listen carefully, listen seriously. Now we together, we are going to get this. Okay. Have that positivity and then see here. I hope all of you are watching me right now. Here. Right? Ready? Chalo. First of all, understand one thing. What has happened is happened. Sir, I've expected the exams to happen in last week of July, sir. I expected that exams, first of all, will not happen, sir. That is the reason I did not put any video so far based on what my expectations are. Even in the last video when I was running it live, certain students have asked. When they have asked personally, I have told them in that particular chat platform that I expect the exams to happen in July last week. I haven't made any video because of this reason only. If I make a video, then I give you some sort of a hope, and you guys believing that you will plan or you will relax too much and stuff like that. And then eventually something like this will happen, and then you are doomed. You are shocked and you are not able to come out of it. That's the reason you should never speculate. So this is the biggest reason. There is a saying like hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Now you guys were hoping for the best. There is nothing wrong in that. That examination will happen in the last week of July, or examination will happen in November. It will be clubbed with November. That's fine. Hope for the best. But you have to prepare for the worst now. What if exam happens immediately? Because ICAI anyway has told you that they will inform only 30 days later. So every day you should prepare that within next 30 days examination is going to happen. That should have been your thought process. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Why did you miss that? Are you able to understand? So this is not something where we can give, escapist reasons, Nana. We have to accept if something we have done wrong, we need to accept it. There ends the matter. That's it. Okay. So, anyways, what has happened is happened. Forget about this second. Forget about what has happened last 5 minutes also. From this second onwards, what are we going to do? That's the point. I've thought a lot and then I've written some points. I hope these things will help you guys. First thing that you guys need to do is that stop discussing on this topic with friends. That's the first stupid thing that you do. Okay, you get into the chat groups, you get into social media, and then you see lots of issues over there. People are crying, people are putting some sort of memes and stuff like that, and then there you comment, here you spend time, there you spend time. Why? Now you know that the days are less, right? Now you know that it's gonna be approximately 40 days. Is it? Approximately it's gonna be 40 days, right? Start working. Are you able to understand? If pressure is too much, then eat well and sleep for today. Tomorrow, reset yourself and start over. If you are not able to handle pressure. Now, if this video really helps you out, if this video really helps you get back your confidence, get back your positivity, then you start right now, the moment the video gets finished. It will be done in another 10 or 15 minutes, I hope so. 10 minutes at least. Or otherwise, just eat well, just sleep. And then wake up. So at least there will be a little bit of reset that will be happening in your mind. You can start it over. Got it? Second thing that you have to do is that you plan well in a superficial manner. I told you in the last video also, there are 2 videos which I have already made. One is why CS students fail in the examination, and the second video was a continuation for that, motivation, and I've answered all the queries. There I've answered what is the importance of planning superficially. I don't want to have a complex plan. Don't plan in a complex way. Plan. At the same time, not having a plan is also a risky aspect. Plan well, but don't plan in a too much of a complicated way. So simply what you do is that simply allocate, suppose if you are writing one single group, then allocate equivalent number of days. Say for example, it depends upon what kind of weakness you have got. Say for example, you have 4 subjects, you have got 40 days, and suppose if all the subjects are more or less the same for you, then you can allocate 10 days for each subject. But sometimes what happens, there is a subject which you are strong, then allocate some 5 to 7 days for the same, and the extra days you allocate to that particular subject which you are weak, so that you can study them, you can revise them multiple times, and that will help you over. So how many days you're gonna plan, the way you're gonna split this 40 days for your papers, okay, it totally depends upon you. It is customized. Do not try to blindly follow some other advice given by anybody else, whether your friends or even faculty, even me for that matter. If I say divide 10 days for this 40 days means for each subject give 10 days means do not follow. Unless you are of the same opinion that none of the subjects are really difficult for you and all the subjects are more or less the same for you, then it works. But it's not the case in 90% of the students. They have one subject as a strength, one subject as a weakness, then you have to customize it accordingly and then you have to plan. Am I clear? At CA final level, this is least expected out of you. Planning for yourself. You can do it, you do it. Because you only know your strength and your weakness. I don't know. I don't know what's there in your mind. I don't know what's your strength. I don't know what's your weakness. So I can't say really, to be very honest. All I can say is do this. Are you able to understand? I hope it's clear. Right? So plan well in a superficial manner. Have a simple plan. Means, okay, fine. Divide this for these many days. Okay, these many days I'm going to study this subject. And then in the last 2 days of the entire plan, I'm going to what? Revise the same subject. For example, you have given 7 days for a particular subject. 5 days you finish up that particular subject and last 2 days you revise. Revision is important. If you are not revising, then you can tell yourself that this examination is going to get doomed. That's for sure. I'm sorry to be very harsh, but this is a fact. So I don't want to give you a fake sweet, Let it be a bitter truth than giving you a fake sweet. Are you able to understand? So this is the truth. You have to plan revision within this. And then again, you will do revision the day before the exam. That 1.5 day, whatever that is available before the day of the exam. That anyway you're going to do. Is that clear? Next. Live your life quarter a mile. Think about only for next 24 hours. This will ease a lot of pressure. It personally worked for me, and in the recent video also I've told the same thing, and there are so many students who have commented and messaged also saying that it also worked for them. So trust me, it will work. It will work for everybody. Are you able to understand? So don't think about 40 days. Don't think about next 80 days. 40 days plus the examination, like 20 days something. If you're writing both the groups, that's 60 days or something. Don't think about that now itself. Think about it. Say for example once. That's it. Then ends the matter. After that, every single time, every day, 3 to 4 times, keep on thinking about that. Are only 39 days are there, 38 days are there, 37, 36 days are there, 35 days are there, are you 30 days are there, 29 days? What is the use of this? You are putting pressure on yourself. Because of that, what happens? Tension will increase. Because of that, what happens? Your efficiency will reduce. Your concentration will reduce. So what you will normally study, you will study less. And you will remember it for a lesser amount of time. What's the use? What's the use? If there is any use, then you definitely feel pressure. I will also feel along with you. That is the reason in the last video also I told you that have a thought process in your mind that this CA final examination or CA inter examination, what you are going to write on this July, is not the end of your life. Tell it to yourself. Okay, if I'm going to fail, okay, nothing is going to happen. Next 6 months, I'm going to write the exam. In November, I'm going to write the attempt. Only 4 months. 4 months, sir? Yeah. Yeah. So what's going to happen? Nothing is going to happen. Now you can say, see, this is, I'm not telling you this to prepare in a worst way for July exams. That's not my intention. My intention is that will take away the tension that you have. So when you know that, I'll see, you have to put your efforts. You be honest, but don't let that pressure weaken you. Don't let that pressure take away your efficiency of thought process, efficiency of reading, efficiency of remembering things. Are you able to understand? First of all, don't discuss. No discussion of these things, too many things with your friends. Have a study partner, that's really good. Even I had a study partner who was 400 kilometers away when I was writing my CA final exams. I had friends, we were discussing. Have a study partner like that, it works. But don't have too much of discussion with too many friends. It will only waste your time and everybody will come up with their own opinion and then you get confused eventually and that confusion will lead you nowhere. So don't do that. I hope I am clear. So try to ease a lot of pressure. Tell yourself that, okay, fine. I'm going to put all my efforts. I'm going to work to the best of my abilities. And I'm going to write the exam. If I pass, then it's fine. If something otherwise is going to happen, it's okay. I'm going to try again. There ends the matter. So it's not like it's going to be end of my life. You can survive anyways. Are you able to understand? Have this confidence in you. Have this confidence in you. Right? So don't have too much of pressure like this fellow over here. Okay, try to reduce your pressure. You meditate. I already told you in the last video. Stay calm. If you're not able to do that, then watch one of these movies tonight itself. If you're not able to come out of it. You try first. Still, if you're not able to come out of it, then watch any of these movies. Have these movies in your laptop or in your system and watch how many times possible, that many times. If you watch 10 times before the exam also, no problem. Because these movies will help you on. It helped me personally. I would have watched Whiplash at least some 300 times so far. I'm not joking. So many times I've watched. It will always be there in my laptop. Whenever I feel that something wrong is, even after post CA also, you'll face so many things here. In fact, you'll face so many pressures. You'll face so many deadlines. Are you able to understand? So it's required for everybody, for me as well. So I do it. So Whiplash, Pursuit of Happiness, Aa Naluguru is a Telugu movie. If you find it with subtitles, it's fine. It's a movie of lot of positivity. Positivity. Entire movie you will find that only. So that really helps you in your preparation. So that was my intention. You will understand how to find out positivity in everything. In everything. I'll tell you a small example. In this movie, there is a one particular scene, okay, where this guy with his daughter and kids, sons, along with his wife, they'll go to a temple to celebrate the birthday of her daughter. Then immediately there will be a woman with a child, and she will come crying over to him saying that my child has got a hole in her heart. We need money for operation. Can you please donate? Then he'll have some 4,000 or 5,000 which he has got for celebration of his daughter. Immediately that will be given to that particular child. And immediately all the other family members, they'll be upset naturally that we would have celebrated a lot. Unnecessarily you have given that money to that particular child. Are you able to understand? Till here it's a normal scene, right? But next day what happens? His friend will call him and he will say that, see how many times you will get fool out of yourself. Okay, how many times you will donate just like that. Now you see the situation, he will show a newspaper. In that newspaper, it would have been written that that particular woman with a child who says that the child has a hole in her heart doesn't have any hole in her heart as such. So she's a fraud, and with that lie, she is trying to extract money from the people. Now tell me one thing, if you are in that situation, what you guys will do? You, me, even me, everybody, immediately you will get, you're very angry. You feel that you are cheated, and you feel that 4,000 has got wasted, and you try to destroy your brain. You try to feel bad. You try to feel sad. You understand? You feel that you have been backstabbed and stuff like that. And hereafter, I should not be, donating to anybody. Why? Because most of the guys are frauds and stuff like that. You know what happens in that movie? That guy immediately says, the moment this friend has told that, immediately he says that I'm very happy. Then if his friend gets shocked, why are you very happy? Then he says, that kid has got no hole in her heart, na. That's enough for me. That will be his answer. And then he walks away with a smile on his face. Just imagine the intent of positivity in that particular situation. So what does it teach us? Even in the worst of the situations, you see only the positivity. Instead of crying, instead of getting depressed, instead of getting tensed. So he says that, so what has hurted him? Not the 4,000 what he has given. What was hurting him was, having a feel that that small child has got a hole in her heart. That was hurting him a lot. When that kind of a fraud has happened, he was able to get only the positivity out of it. So positivity is a big thing, Nana. You can't even imagine the impact that it does in your life. It may feel like some sort of a thing in an air. Okay, let me be positive. No, it's not like that. It's a very strong thing. It makes wonders for your brain. Try to implement it, you will understand. That is the reason I have advised many of my students to watch this particular movie if it is available in English subtitles. If you know the Telugu language, then it's fine. Unfortunately, if you don't know that, then you have to find it out with English subtitles, otherwise you will not understand. So that sort of positivity will be there in this movie. So it's full of positivity, it's full of helping people and stuff like that, the way an ideal person should live and all these things. So it is not going to help you subject wise and all these things. What I'm trying to tell you is that it will change your mind. It will change the perception with which you see things. That will help you in this kind of situation. You are seeing a perception right now. You are seeing a challenge right now. Examination is going to happen all of a sudden within 40 days, which nobody is expecting. Now in this kind of situation, how to get the positivity out of it? How to get the best out of it? Okay, at least, okay, fine. Examination is going to happen. That's good. I'm going to write the examination. I'm going to get qualified as a CA. Think about that. 40 days I'm going to give my best. Arey yaar, so I'm going to become qualified CA faster, na? That's a positive thing. I'm going to kick it. Okay, hereafter I've planned for 8 hours. Okay, now I'm planned for 12 hours. I'll plan for 10 hours. You see? Are you able to understand? See, winners don't quit, guys. So they will always try to do things differently. They don't do different things, right? That's very important. So you are going to do this. So if it is one group that you guys are going to write, then probably there is no worries whatsoever, because even if you start from today, it will work. Consistency is the key. That's the most important thing that you guys need to do. But if you are writing both the groups, then yes, then every day is important for you, and you have to plan smart. You got to be smart enough. If you just do hard work, it's not going to work for you in case if you are writing both the groups. Okay. So I'll give you an example of what I will do. What I've done when I was writing my examination. See, in case if you're writing both the groups, then one group, if you feel that you have a lot of command over it, then start with that particular group which you have a lot of command and ensure that you are fully ready for that particular group. Are you able to understand? If it is first group, it's good. Why? Because you prepare for first group for next 20 days or something like that. Ensure that you do know it A to Z, then only open the second group and then try to go for its preparation. Okay, if you're not confident enough for first group itself, then you prepare only the first group, next 20 days or next 30 days or next 40 days, and then write the exam for first group. And after that, anyway, in the second group, you'll be left, without any work, right? After you have written the first group, then you do whatever that you can. You do the T20 batting and then study for 1.5 hour. 1.5 day, and write the best of your abilities. Write to the best of your abilities, whatever that you can do for group 2. Or you can plan the last 2 subjects in group 2. Meanwhile, you will get a gap of 4 or 5 days, right? Or last 1 subject and try to get an exemption. Next attempt, it will help you. Anyway, once you have paid the examination fee and you have attended the exam, it will be counted as an attempt, right? Are you able to understand? That way you can work it out. Or you can write all the papers and maybe, we don't know, you may get 40, 45 in each of the subjects, and first group you'll get a little bit of extra marks and both the groups may get cleared. So we don't know. But if you're writing both the groups, then you have to plan smart. You have to plan smart for sure. What do you mean by planning smart, sir? For example, what I've done was, let's take group 1 for example. I know that law is my strength, which means I can write really well. So what I've done, I know that I'll be scoring easily above 60 when it comes to law. So I've chosen that particular book which I can revise 1.5 day before the exam. I didn't go for this sort of a book. Okay. And that book I've studied once, and exam day before the exam I've studied once. There ends the matter. I've studied in such a way that I was able to recollect it in the examination hall. That's more important. So when you study in such a, such a kind of way. So law, I've planned it that way. I did not go for bulky books and stuff like that. And auditing, what I've done, I've taken the class notes which I've got, and from class notes I've prepared, which was already, limited, because it's very important, Nana. You cannot read 1,000 pages and then try to remember 1,000 pages the day before the exam, because you can't even revise it and everything will be over. So instead of reading 1,000 or 500 pages, it's better to read 300 or 250 pages 2 times or 3 times, and remembering the 250 pages and getting into the examination hall will help you to pass the exam, rather than rather than reading 500 or 1,000 pages and then forgetting everything. Are you able to understand? So plan smart. 2 group guys, plan smart. Are you able to understand? 7th point, try to be positive. Don't think about number of hours left, number of days left every day. It's stupid. That I've told you already. It will only increase your pressure. Okay, plan only once and check every 3 days or check every 1 week. Do cumulative revision. What do you mean by cumulative revision? 1 to 30 pages you will study. Then again start with 1, study till 50 pages. Then again start with 1, study till 70 pages. Then again start with 1, study till 100 pages. This will sound boring for you, but you have to do this to remember. If you want to remember for your examination, you have to do this. I'm very serious about this. What people normally do is that 1 to 30, then 30 to 50, then 50 to 70, then 70 to 100. This is what they will do. By the time they reach 100, the first 30 is gone. And that's the way they do preparation for 6 months and 1 year, yet they will not qualify for CA examination. This is the problem. Don't do that. Do cumulative revision, as I've told you, for every subject. It's not about my subject. It's not about CA final or CA inter. It's for everybody. It's for everybody. Okay. Still, if there is a problem, after all these things which I've told you, still there is a problem. If there is a problem for you, WhatsApp to these numbers. Okay. There is a new number that we have added right now. Okay. Because we are receiving so many calls and so many messages. On an average, we receive 100 WhatsApp messages every single day. Okay. So that's why we have created another number. Okay. We have employed another employee. So therefore, what you guys can do is that either WhatsApp to this or WhatsApp to this. Don't WhatsApp to 2 numbers, because unnecessarily that will duplicate our effort. And some students who are in need of our help, unnecessarily will be harming them. So message to only 1 number. So we need to have that little bit of self-ethics. Message to only 1 number. Either you can send a normal text message or you can send an audio message. I will try to answer as much as possible, but you have to give me a little bit of time to answer the same. In case if your message to either of these numbers and you did not get a reply in 24 hours, what you can do is that message again. So what happens is that sometimes when you get hundreds of messages, when you scroll down and try to reply each and every message, sometimes few messages gets missed. So in that case, it's better for you to message again so that you'll be able to get a reply. I will always ask you guys to WhatsApp only. Do not Telegram me, because in Telegram, problem with us is that this particular number has been added by so many people in so many Telegram groups without our permission. And therefore, we have lot of junk in Telegram. The moment our employees are opening Telegram, they are finding so many groups. Every day, it's their job to delete those groups and come out of it. And therefore, if a student messages, we are not able to pick it up. That's a big problem for us. So WhatsApp, at least to some extent, we are safe from that junk. But still, if you don't have WhatsApp, some of you guys would have deleted WhatsApp for your preparation. If you have only Telegram, chalta hai. Chalta hai. Okay. Messages in Telegram in same stuff. In case if you didn't get reply, just message one more time. It will come up and then we'll be able to reply you. I will help you whatever that I have in 24 hours that God has given me. Whatever I can do from my side, I'll do it. In fact, the good news right now is that this is the major important news for you guys. So far, you have seen the video till the end. So I have some good news for you. So stay subscribed to our YouTube channel. Compulsorily subscribe and you hit that bell icon. The reason I'll tell you, because a lot of things are going to happen in the next 30 days, which means like this, you're going to find a lot of motivational videos. I'm going to have some live sessions. At least I'm planning 2 live sessions where I'll come live in YouTube only to answer your queries. Are you able to understand? So what you guys need to do also, I'll tell you later. I'll come up with a video on that. And after that, I'm gonna come up with video on May 2021 RTP also, that I'm going to do. I'm gonna come up with all the questions. Okay, you should be subscribing to this particular channel to get the best out of it. Okay, and also I'm gonna come up with, see, right now these are all the things that I've planned. Definitely I'm gonna plan a lot more. I'm thinking about revision videos also. It depends upon what kind of time is available for me. Okay, I'll try to come up with that also, or at least I'll try to come up with revision videos on important chapters. For example, performance measurement and evaluation. I will try to come out with a revision video on that. So like that, so many things I'm going to plan in this particular YouTube channel. Okay, so I want you guys to stay subscribed and hit that bell icon, otherwise you're gonna miss a lot of things. And also join our Telegram group, because here also we'll do a lot of communications. Okay, in fact, another important announcement that I'm going to make, I'll make a separate video on that, is that we're gonna come up with a separate Google Drive or pen drive classes on amendment videos and case study digest. Case study digest, I think Power Notes came somewhere around 130, 140 pages, 140 or 150 pages, and amendments also it came around 150 pages. Totally there are 300 pages of Power Notes along with the classes. Class also somewhere around 50 to 60 hours if I'm not wrong. It's huge actually. It's not very small like many of you people are thinking. Therefore, we're gonna come up with a separate product on that at really affordable prices, and that announcement will make in 1 day or 2 days. Okay, so what you can do is that you can get all that stuff and you can prepare even if you have not taken my classes. So we're gonna do that, and all the links will be put in my Telegram channel. So join in this Telegram channel. Now I'll try to put the link within the description here in this particular YouTube video. If you, in case if you don't find the description, what you can do is that open up the Telegram, search with the name PK Sir Classes. You'll find a group, and then you can join in that particular group. Also, I will rather advise you guys to follow me on my Instagram, that is CA Prasanna Kumar PK Sir. I'll try to put the link over here, that also in the description. In case if you're not able to find that, you can just search with this name in Insta, you'll find me. You follow me on that. I'll try to come up with some, some sort of, things through which I can at least put a smile on your face. I'm just planning right now. It's pretty rough right now in my mind. Okay. So I hope you guys are confident right now. You should be confident, okay? Because don't let these examination trouble you. We should have that ego in our mind. I'm not gonna let something like these examination take advantage over me, okay? I'm gonna dominate the exam. I'm not gonna let the exam dominate me. I'm not gonna let some subject like FR or SFM or even DT or IDT, whatever the subject that you're weak in, or SMPE, I'm not gonna let these subjects dominate me, and I'm not gonna let any of the chapters in these subjects dominate me. I will be the dominating guy or a girl, whatever it is. Are you able to understand? So that sort of attitude should be there with you. So when you feel that something is tough, you should be aggressive in reverse. Okay, you should tell that subject that you don't have that ability to trouble me. I'm gonna be the one who gonna trouble you. I'm gonna be the one who gonna dominate you. That sort of ego must be there, yeah, with you. You're studying CA here. CA final. You are the best. You are already the best because you have come to CA final. So you are special by default. You have achieved something already in your life. You should have some ego here. There is nothing wrong in having ego in these kind of things. Having a limited ego is always good. It will only take you one step ahead. Are you able to understand? So tell that to yourself. I'm not gonna be subservient and stuff like that. I'm gonna be the one who will be dominating. I'm gonna be the aggressor. You should have that kind of thought process with you here. If there is a subject, if SMP is going to trouble you, I'm going to dominate you for sure. Then immediately start working upon it and satisfy your ego. It really works, I'm telling you. These kind of small psychological traits, it really works. Okay. I hope this video has really helped you. If you want these kind of videos and these kind of things from me, what you can do is that you can put in the comment section. I read each and every comment and I reply each and every comment most of the times. Okay. So if it has really helped you guys, then put it in the comment section. That really motivates me to work harder late nights so that I can come up with videos which can do a little bit of help for you in your examination. So that's the video, guys. I hope this has helped you a little bit at least. I hope at least. So be positive. We are going to get this together. So we're gonna pass CA for sure. Thank you so much, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel as I already told you, but most importantly, comment, because I'm gonna see the comment of on how this particular video has helped you guys. Thank you so much.